there's so many different aspects to it, and really, I should write a book because there's so many things, stories to tell. Coming into the semi-final, that we had played against Sligo, and it was a new pitch. Croke Park had a new pitch. Just the stadium had just been finalised, and Croke Park's pitch had just been laid, the new pitch, and there was no bite in it. You couldn't get grip on it. I was wearing mouldies and I was slipping all over the place, and there's several of the players were slipping all over the place, and still you see there's some players with grip problems on the surface in Croke Park. So I got my dad to get studs sharpened, right? So he the new aluminium studs, right? He took them to a machinist and he got them professionally sharpened, and that was before the Dublin game, and I wasn't slipping anymore. It's fantastic, right? But Francie Bellew wore the same studs, and Aidan O'Rourke wore the same studs. I got studs sharpened for several of the boys, right? They weren't done dangerously, they weren't jagged edges on there anyway. But they wouldn't have been, in the old English soccer games, you had to show your studs before you go on the pitch. If you're showing your studs, you wouldn't be let on the pitch, So that was all part of the mix to it. And it's amazingly the boys that did wear the sharpened studs didn't wear them again for the final, right? But I did. Coming up to the final, I had a notebook like I have here, and I wrote down every single match scenario I thought I would be coming up against. I wrote it down meticulously. When this happens, here's how I'm going to deal with it. Oh, with a positive outcome. I went through every single match specific scenario, and I rehearsed it over and over in my mind's eye. I lay down on my bedroom floor for an hour every night, visualising what's going to happen, how it's going to work out, how I'm going to work in this situation. I watched tape after tape. It was still videotape. I watched VCR of Dara Ó Cinnéide. I knew his traits, I knew his every move, I knew what he did in the kickouts, I knew what he did in our kickouts. Their kickouts, I was following him. He went to midfield, and he picked up so many break ball off midfield, and he didn't do one in the final, because I knew that's what he was doing. I was prepared for it, and I think most of the fellas went to that level of preparation to be ready to on the day. Nothing felt new, it just felt normal. We're meant for this, we're ready for this. We've done the work, we've done the preparation, we're ready for this, this is our time.